Hey, I want you to hear this. Listen, I've been listening. I've been looking for this song to show you.
Why try changing hobby? He's going through changes and he's no human care. Why changing hobby? Because he's the coolest
This kid on the playground this year.
changing hobby. Watch your face. Looking at it like he's never seen it. Changing hobby. Watch your face. Changing hobby. Changing hobby. My friend.
Bobby.
Change body. He's going through changes. He's noticing changes in his underpants. He likes all the kids at school, but the kids don't like him because they say he's gay. Likes your pants. He likes underwear. He's in a trance.
It's so funny. I wonder if Rush ever thought, well, I'm sure they didn't, that, I don't know the name of this song, that someone would do it. And Rush always seemed a band to me that has zero fun making music. And here's someone like having fun making, doing one of their, parodying one of their songs. Anyway, I just got back from the library, and they were arresting, I think they had a guy in cuffs right in front of the library, and I was like, well, are you doing your crimes in front of the library? Can't you go with your other scumbag friends or your worthless life and commit your crimes somewhere else besides the library? So I got Marvel Comics, The Untold Story, which I've read a couple of years ago. I could never remember what it was called. This is really good. A lot of cool info in this. And I got something in all the Marvels. A Journey to the Ends of the Biggest Story Ever Told. Then I got a hell of a summer. Check it out. And I got 28 years later. Haven't seen it since the theater, and I liked it. So we'll see if I still like it. And now I'm gonna review for all the terrible horror movies that I've reviewed so far, except for Tommy, May the Devil Take You To, and Inverted. I picked a movie that I know I like. It's not really a horror movie. It has very horrific elements. And that is 1993's Run and Kill. I want to say Cut and Run. Or is Run and Cut? It's Run and Kill. Very direct title, because there is a lot of running, there's a lot of killing in this. So it's a Hong Kong action movie. Let's see, I wrote some notes. So, okay, let me set the scene. It's like late 90s. I don't have a car, but I found a Chinese video store not far from here, and I would go there, and I rented this, but I also rented like Dr. Lamb, so many movies. And it's weird how, like, in this, I guess a movie's a movie, because they would have the porn just there too. But I rented Run and Kill, and I'm pretty sure I recorded it, lost it, and I was on. Man, Run and Kill is, at least I remember it being really good. So I ordered it from Far East Flicks. Far East Flicks is awesome. Check them out. Just FarEastFlix.com. So Run and Kill. It's directed by Billy Henshin Tang. Written by Brian Chang. And starring Kent Chang, Simon Yam, and Danny Lee. So, Danny Lee, I know him from The Killer, from John Woo's The Killer. But he was also in City on Fire, and Dr. Lamb, and a bunch of other movies, but I know those. Simon Yam, who plays Ching Feng, he was in the second Lara Croft movie. And I want to see it, just to see Simon Yam. He was also in Dr. Lamb. He was in Full Contact, which is awesome. And he was in A Bullet in the Head. And I really don't... I mean, I remember the characters, but I don't specifically remember Simon Yam. But I remember him from this, because he is just total insane whack job maniac killer in this. He's very memorable in Run and Kill. So this is about Fatty Chung, Kent Chang, what is his name? Yeah, Kent Chang. And when I worked at the Korean restaurant, I remember one of the ladies telling me that. And I think this kind of goes for, I guess, every culture. But she was telling me, like, in Korea, like, whatever discerning feature you have, like, that's what they call you. Like, she's like, you have a birthmark on your cheek or mole or something, they're like, hey, Molly, come here. Or like, hey, Spotty. If you're fat, they're like, hey, fat. If you're pretty, hey, pretty girl. This all seems like girls, actually, from what she was telling me. So they call him Fatty Chung because he's fat. And he's a good guy. He's married. His wife kind of looked like Nicki Minaj to me. He has a daughter he loves and his mom. And he owns like a gas station or like a gas selling facility. And you know, seems like a good dude. He goes to work, and one day he comes home, and this dude's banging his wife up against the wall. And Fatty, like, he's all, you should go to the bed so no one sees you. And he just walks out. And I was, oh man, poor Fatty. But then he's like, what am I doing? This is my house. So he goes in. And he's just like, he's so sad, and then he just leaves. And he's just walking around, he's eating. He goes to a bar called the 1997 bar. Gets drunk, he's getting wasted. The bartender was a white dude. A blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guy. And I was like, that's weird. It's just weird when you see like Caucasians in an Asian setting. And he spoke English, like everyone spoke English to the bartender. So he's getting drunk. Yeah, he meets like a guy he went to school with, like elementary school. And then he's just, you know, drowning in sorrows. And this girl comes up, like this party girl, Fanny. And he starts telling her what happened. And she's, oh, well, if you want to get revenge on that whore, you know, I know a guy, you can pay him and he'll get back at her. And she's like, just give me like a finder's fee, I'll be the middleman, and I'll introduce you to this guy. And then Fatty's drunk, he is wasted, and like she goes find the guy that's gonna do this, and they find Fatty, and they're like, well, what do you want us to do to her? You just want to beat her up? And he's like, I want her dead. And mind you, like, he is wasted. What he's really saying is, I want her to feel dead drunk like I feel. But he doesn't say that till after they leave. He's just like, I want her dead. So they're okay. So he goes home, and she's with that dude again. And like, he wants to talk to her, and that her boyfriend's about to leave, and then like two dudes bust in, start kicking their ass. They're gonna kill her. But then one of the dudes is like looking at her, like he's looking down her shirt, and he's looking at her boobs. So he's like, well, I'm gonna use her first, and he's like trying to drag her into the bedroom. She's fighting. The other dude is fighting her boyfriend. He gets her boyfriend in the bathroom and just hacks him up with a knife. It's not graphic, it's kind of dark. He's like stabbing, you see like kind of blood splatter. But it was pretty good. And then the other dude like stabs a knife into the wall so he can have both hands to assault her. And like she slaps him or kicks him in between the legs or something, so he grabs her by the head and just slams her throat down on a knife and then whoosh, kills her. And they beat Fatty, they knock Fatty out. So like, you know, the cops come and they don't know what's happened. They don't know how much Fatty is involved. They go back to the bar because he tells them, you know, what happened. And I think they believed him. But then he goes home and his gas station has been burnt down. So he's lost his wife, his business. So he goes to his childhood home, and there's gangsters there, not connected to the ones that killed his wife. This is a little confusing because I read how like he agrees to pay these guys to take out the guys that killed his wife, but that didn't really come through. They just seemed to be like extorting him. They just seemed to be extorting him because he found out they were staying where he used to live. And they're like Vietnamese guys. They're not Chinese. But then somehow... so... The guys that killed his wife, I think they all get killed in the theater. But this is where Simon Yam comes in because his brother... he's brothers with the guy that was hiding out at Fatty's like childhood home, and then he gets betrayed, and they mess his brother up. They stick a bamboo or some kind of pipe in him so the blood is pouring out, and this one dude starts like drinking the blood, and then they collect it in a bowl and he drinks it, and I was like, oh, that, I told you before, like the blood drinking really grosses me out now. But then Simon Yam shows up, and like I guess he fought in some Asian war that we don't know about. Might have been Vietnam, but and he talks to his brother before all this happens. He's like, "You're my only brother left. Or like your parents are dead. You're all I have left." So he comes to save his brother. Dude, they kill the hell out of. This movie is really violent. Not gory, but it's bloody. But there's like, he chops a dude's arm off with a knife. They're slashing throats. They're just like stabbing the hell out of dudes. And there is blood, but there is a little like, there'll be like a close up of like a neck. You see slash, like a cheek punctured. And then he has like a M16 or AK-47. Dude, he blows like, I don't know, like 10, 15 dudes away in a room. And then the guy that was torturing his brother, or one of them, he just unloads like, in one like burst, it's like he unloads like 2 clips into this dude. And then like he gets his brother, and he tells Fatty, he's all, if my brother dies, your family dies and you die. But he's pretty much already dead. So they're running through the forest, and then his brother dies. They have like a very emotional moment between Simon Yam and his brother. And then his brother dies, and Fatty gets away, and he's like, I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna kill you and your whole family. So I'll stop there because you know, the rest is just yeah, this movie's an hour and a half, and like it's almost like reading a Layman, because when I read a Richard Layman novel, like it's always like, okay, where is this going? This is going somewhere. It's like high octane, it never lets up, and before you know it, like it's almost over, and like I was man, this is like going somewhere, and it's been a roller coaster ride all the way through, and it's gonna end even better. So Cut and Run, yeah. I don't know if this has like an official release in America. I don't know if you can watch it on YouTube, but my Far East Flicks version is pretty good. And yeah, I don't know, this is weird. This is not like I guess it is I mean, it does have like criminal gangster kind of guys. But Fatty's, he's not like Chuck Norris or Chow Yun Fat or Commando or Rambo. He's just a normal dude, but he has to fight for his family and his life and just his existence. And he does. And Simon Yam is. I could almost like if this was a Western film, I could see Tom Hardy in Simon Yam's role. Just total psycho killer, but like a commando type dude. Yeah, he uses guns and knives. He can, and he's just totally insane. Like you can't even, like even the people that are partnered with him can't deal with him, and you know he'll challenge them for anything or anything like about his brother. He just is insane about like protecting his brother and his family. It's weird, like these Hong Kong Category 3 films. Like there's some lighthearted humorous moments, but there's some really dark stuff in here. Very and Kent Chang, he's really good. Like when he's drunk, I was like, hey, he really seems like he's drunk. When he's sad, yeah, every emotion, he goes through every emotion in this movie, and he's totally sells it. He's great. And then at the end, I was like, this is how it ends. Like what's left of him? He has nothing left. Very downer ending. And then just action packed. Some of the stunts, I was like, you know, I'm sure no one got killed, but people got messed up. I'm sure bones and hips and scapulas and tibias and fibulas were shattered. So I would give Run and Kill, I would give it a 4. It's just non-stop, and there is some horrific elements, but it's just like a dark, violent action movie. But I wanted to give you something, like definitely like a must see. Like if you like if you've ever dabbled in Hong Kong action movies, and this is not like supernatural or sci-fi, it's just crazy people fighting less crazy people. And the one that I've seen it like 5 times. It's one I'll just throw on, have in the background. This time I paid attention. But yeah, the whole thing of how Fatty pays those dudes to take out the guys that killed. I'll watch it again, but the subs are bad on this. Like I doubt like they're very like reliable what they're saying, and sometimes there aren't even subs. But a lot of the movie isn't. They're not even talking. They're just fighting and running, and killing, chasing and burning and destroying. So Run and Kill. Check it out. And I think I'm watching something pretty good. I'll let you know. That'll be it. And I do want to do I want to squeeze some other videos in, not horror movie reviews, and so we'll see, and I'll see ya.